Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. So this is just an update regarding the Market Masters trend filter feature that I have added in the previous video. So the update is that I have replaced the indicator I used in that video with a new indicator, let's say. Yeah, so the reason is pretty simple. Even though that DTR indicator is one of the best indicators out there, and I strongly believe that. Let me just deploy the indicator on the chart. Yeah. The reason why I decided to replace it by my another indicator is that I just couldn't find a way how to basically formulate a logic inside my code for this indicator. So once I once I finished the video, I checked the indicator again and I just wasn't satisfied basically with the results of it. So I tried a couple of different calculation methods, how to analyze the uptrend, downtrend and sideways trend. And even though it's like pretty simple to recognize these trends when you look on a chart, it's not that simple inside the actual code. So I spent like 6 hours on it, just trying out different things, but I still wasn't satisfied. So that's why I decided to replace it with my second most liked indicator, let's say, yeah, which is called just Trend Analyzer. So let me show you how basically the the indicator looks now. So let me just open a new chart here. And let me know what you think about the change, but I think it's still very, very solid. Also, one very good thing about this is that this new trend indicator also requires only two positional arguments or two inputs, and they are basically the same. So it's trend indicator length and coefficient. So when I click on OK, it basically looks like this. So you can see that first of all, the difference between the old indicator and this one is that this one doesn't basically spot sideways trends. Okay, it only can spot uptrends, downtrends. So for example, when we are in a sideways trend, for example here, at this point you can see like that it's not that precise. It can still like pick the overall direction, let's say, but it's not ideal, or it's okay, but in sideways markets it's not ideal. But if you, for example, look at trending markets or trending price, you can see that it picks the trends very, very nicely. So that's why I decided to go with this indicator instead. So yeah, let me know what you think about this, because of course you can also change the settings. So basically the indicator trend length is pretty self-explanatory. Using higher values means that you will calculate the trend for higher not time periods, but like more long-term trend basically. And in using lower values means that you will calculate the trend for a short-term trends. And then you have the coefficient, which is basically like a sensitivity feature of the indicator. So when I, for example, decrease the value, therefore I decrease the the other way around. When I decrease the value, I increase the sensitivity. So for example, when I change this to 2, click OK, you can see that now basically the trend changes more often than it did before. And when I, for example, want more or less sensitive settings, I can just choose something like 8, which is pretty extreme value. But you can see that now basically okay, so it's not you can see it because I have it on one chart, but let me just open another chart here. So Euro USD, let me just deploy this with settings, for example, of 2, and let's compare them right here. and it's the same. Why is that? So let me just, okay, so now I will show you the actual code, and maybe I will find my error there as well, because it shouldn't be the same basically. So yeah, sorry, this is expert advisors folder. I want my indicators folder, YouTube, market master. Let me just increase the font size here. Okay, so I didn't, yes, sorry. I didn't, yeah. So now it should be okay, and I can also delete this DTR handle because I'm not using the DTR indicator anymore. Okay, so the first change, let's say, is that I have also changed the colors. So this was the prior scheme, yeah, for the grayscale chart, and now I'm using this as my green color, this as my red color. So that's the first change. The second change is that I'm not using DTR, but I'm using something called UTA, which is this indicator trend analyzer with these settings. And yeah, then it's pretty simple. I just like load the signal from the indicator inside my trend variable here, and then I use the trend variable to basically determine the color of the candlestick. So the process is very simple. And now that I have updated basically the inputs that go into the indicator, you can see how it changes. So here I am using let's reset to the initial value, so 99 and 6. And here I am using, let's change this to, for example, 3, okay? So now I make this chart on the right side more sensitive, and as you can see, basically it changes the trend more often than on the left side. So that's basically what this does. If I want less sensitive chart, so if I want to pick up like more long-term trends, I can increase this to, for example, let's do 9 here. Yeah, and now you can see that basically, yeah, it doesn't change the trend that often. Yeah, so for example here it's all red. Here with 6 it's like, yeah, it changes between the two trends, and it looks like this. So for example here it basically picks up the whole trend here. Yeah, so that's basically how you work with it. Okay, so I guess this is all for this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about this replacement, and I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.